What's up guys, it's Kieran, welcome back to my channel. So today is a Sunday and I kind of wanted to take you through a day in my life where I'm getting organised and preparing for my week ahead. I really enjoy watching these videos, just like it makes me feel really motivated to get organised and just kind of generally make my life easier in the future. So I kind of have two separate to-do lists on these days. I have like an adulting, household chores type of to-do list, and then my personal stuff, which is like uni work, YouTube, planning, workouts, all of that kind of stuff. So on my adulting to-do list, I have things like laundry, tidying up, making sure my space is organised. I still need to go and grocery shop, and then I usually meal prep, and that is something that makes my life so much easier throughout the week because I have planned out meals that I'm going to eat, and if I don't have time to make something that day, I already have something pre-made that I can just chuck in the microwave. So I love doing that on usually a Sunday. And then on my personal kind of to-do list, I have things like planning out my week. So I write down all of the things I need to do that week. I write down all of the things on my timetable, and then other things on that list are like planning out the videos I want to film that week, planning my workouts, and at the moment with COVID that means that I need to call in and book when I want to go work out at the gym. And I also like to just get some work done, whether it's preparing for like tutorials during the week or if it's just extra work to make myself feel good and motivated and in a good spot. So yeah, when I write it down in a list like that, it does kind of sound like a really busy day, but Sundays are kind of my chill days. I really enjoy just kind of getting all of my adulting shit done in one day, and then throughout the week I just have all of this time to focus on my uni work and YouTube videos and all of that stuff that I actually really want to focus on. And I don't have things kind of stressing me out like I've got 15 loads of laundry to do throughout the week because I've got it all done at the weekend. That's just the way I feel organised. I like to manage my time so that I have the maximum amount of time to focus on the things that are important to me rather than the cooking and the cleaning and all of that kind of adulting stuff that I'd much rather just get out of the way once a week. As you saw this morning, I did my laundry and I tidied up. My space looks so organised and clean. So I'm now just going to write myself out a grocery list before I head to Asda. I have a feeling this grocery shop is going to be an expensive one because I have a few recipes that I'm thinking of making this week, and I've also just run out of a lot of basics like tissues and toilet roll and onions, all of that kind of stuff. So I feel like it's going to be a big stock up today, but yeah, that's okay. I have one of those kind of once a month, so today's probably going to be a big shop, and then I'll come back and meal prep and yeah, take you through my day obviously. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get going.
Second night I've dreamt about you, babe. I don't know how I should tell you.
Okay, so I just got back and laid out everything that I got from Asda. So if you watch my vlogs regularly, then you'll know I tend to split it up by what I'm planning on eating for each meal each day. So for breakfast, I've been loving having smoothies. So I just got myself some frozen mango and frozen pineapple to make those in the morning. I was craving watermelon, so I just got some of that. And then in case I didn't feel like something fruity, I just got myself some gluten-free bagels. And then in terms of lunches and dinners, I've got a few options. So the first one is spaghetti bolognese. So for that, I've just got some veggie corn mince, some tomato passata, and then sweet corn. I've got all the other like beans, kidney beans and all that in the cupboard downstairs, so I don't really need to get any more of that. And then I also got some gluten-free spaghetti. I was actually looking for like a healthier, less carby version of pasta, like chickpea pasta or like green pea pasta. I've had that before, but I couldn't find it anywhere in Asda, so I just got the normal gluten-free one. And then just kind of as an extra, I got this tomato, spinach and ricotta pasta sauce, which just looks so nice. So I usually make a really easy dish if I have no idea what I feel like eating. So I just kind of keep a stock of tomato pasta sauces in the cupboard for when I have those days. So then the other option that I had for this week is something that I've literally been eating for like 2 weeks straight and I'm still craving it, and it is Mexican food. So I figured I could either make like a rice bowl or I could make tacos. So for that I obviously obviously got the gluten-free tortillas. I got this chickpea rice, which I have never seen before, but it's obviously a lot higher in protein than normal rice. So I figured I would try that out, but just in case I didn't have time to make it or something, I just got one of these like ready-made, kind of easy to make, throw in the microwave bags of rice. And then I obviously got bell peppers, red onions, fresh sour cream, jalapenos because I like it spicy, got some black beans, and then I just got some salad bits that I always put on top. So I usually make my own salsa with these tomatoes, lettuce, and then grated cheese. And then I was kind of craving this Indian recipe, which is super easy to make at home. It's literally potatoes, onions, plain yogurt, and this tamarind sauce. So I basically just got all the ingredients so I could make that this week at some point. So I got this tamarind sauce, fat-free Greek yogurt, and then just one white onion because I don't really use white onions unless I'm making this recipe. And then for snacks, I got these sea salt flavoured lentil chips and then these tomato and basil flavoured hummus chips, which are just really nice to snack on. I'm much more of a savoury snacker than a sweet snacker, so I just got those for the week. And then I got this dairy-free Mocha drink, cold brew thing. I've never tried it before, but usually when I'm having a really long day, I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but if I'm getting really tired, then I do like to have an iced mocha or like a vanilla latte, you know, like kind of like a fake coffee. It's not strong at all, but I'm trying to save money and not buy them out so much. So I figured I would try this out and make my own iced mochas and see how that goes. Last couple things I got, just tissues. Like I said, I'd run out, so I got that. I burnt through my last candle, so I got a new one. This one is wild jasmine and it smells really nice. And then lastly, I just got myself some flowers. I really love chrysanthemums because they last so long, and these pink and white ones go perfectly with my room. So yeah.
I admit that I can't be without you. The air that I breathe doesn't mean nothing if you're not here, giving me something I can hold on to. Baby, please don't leave. Give me life, I need you. Hold me close, I want to. Shut all the world down.
Okay, so I just unloaded and put away all of my groceries, and I figured I'd just go ahead and meal prep straight away. One thing I love about Mexican food is it is so easy and so quick to make. So for this meal prep, I literally just prep my veggies for the week. So basically I just cut up and lightly fried 3 bell peppers, 2 red onions in a little bit of oil and garlic, and then I usually add some mixed herbs for a little bit of extra spice, and then right at the end I just chuck in a whole tin of black beans, and that is it. That is my meal prep done, and it literally takes like 10 minutes, 15 at the most, and it's just great because then when I feel like eating it during the week, all I have to do is make my rice, which will take less than 10 minutes, and then you just chuck anything you want in there. I personally make it kind of like you'd get at Chipotle or Mission Burrito or one of those like Mexican restaurants. So I have the rice, veggies, I make some homemade salsa, a bit of sour cream, a bit of grated cheese, and some lettuce, and it is just so yummy. Mexican food is definitely one of my favorites, but I love to do that, or it's really easy to just chuck it all in a tortilla and make a little taco out of it. It's really nice when you find recipes that are so quick and easy to make, especially being in university. You don't really want to spend like 2 hours every week meal prepping, so it's nice to find things that take like less than half an hour to make, and then obviously for the rest of the week my life has been made so much easier because my food is basically ready for me. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna get on with the kind of planning aspect of my day, and I figured I'd just talk you through it. It's very, very simple, but the main thing that I do every single week, which I think I mentioned earlier, is I go through all of my timetables, whether they've been emailed to me or they're on the Cardiff intranet, and I write everything down that I have in the upcoming week in my planner. And that just means that I've got my whole timetable in one place with everything else that I need to know. And it also means that if I have like a tutorial or something, then I can check whether I need to do any prep for that tutorial, or you know, whatever it is. I can be fully organized to know exactly where I need to be, when I need to be there, and I also know exactly what I need to do to prepare for all of these things. And then the other thing that I do without fail every week is I write down every single thing I could possibly need to get done in the next this week, and I just write it on a post-it note so that I can keep it in my planner, but it's basically like my weekly to-do list. So the goal is by the end of the week I'll have ticked off everything on that post-it. So this is basically like my master to-do list for the coming week. As you can see, I've obviously got a lot of uni work and studying that I want to get done this week, but I also include like miscellaneous stuff like doctor's appointments, how many workouts I want to get done, and I always write a bit about like what I want to get done in terms of YouTube. So it really is every single thing that I need to get done this week, and it just keeps me accountable and keeps me organized so that I know what I can put on my to-do list day to day, if that makes sense. And then once I've done all of that, I tend to kind of just go through my planner and look at everything I've written down just to see if there are any gaps in my timetable, like big chunks of time that I can utilize by going to the gym or booking the SDL or studying, whatever that may be. And because of COVID and everything, all of that needs to be booked in advance. So one thing that has been recently added to my kind of weekly routine and preparing for the upcoming week is calling up and booking the gym for the following few days.
Can you book the gym?
Yes, please.
Okay then. You can book for Monday and Tuesday.
Perfect.
What times do you want?
Do you have 7 a.m. tomorrow?
Bear with me a moment.
I need to book the SDL online on the Cardiff intranet, that kind of stuff. So I like to just kind of go through my timetable and book it in so that it's scheduled almost. Especially with the gym, it's actually a really good tactic to keep yourself motivated. Like the amount of times I've wanted to just kind of skip the gym one day and then thought, no, I've booked it, I have to go. And it's a really good way of kind of forcing yourself when you're unmotivated. So that's kind of the last thing I do in terms of planning. I've already planned out my videos for this week and what I kind of want to do for those. So yeah, it's very, very simple, but it's all just ways that I keep myself accountable, I keep myself organized, and I know exactly what I need to do for everything that I've got coming up this week, if that makes sense. And I feel like when I'm organized with my time and I'm using my time efficiently, I also get a lot more done. So yeah, that's basically everything I do to prepare for my upcoming week. And once I've done all of that, I just feel a lot better about myself, a lot calmer, because I know what to expect going into the next week. But right now it's literally only 3:30, so I did that in half a day-ish, and now I'm probably going to maybe just chill out for a little bit. I haven't actually chilled yet today and just sat down and done nothing, so I might have a snack and chill out, but then after that I do want to get a little bit of work done before tomorrow. So yeah. Okay, I've actually decided I really want a bath. It's just one of those days where it's like dark and gloomy outside, it's pouring down with rain, and I just feel like it's one of those typical autumn Sundays where I just want a little self-care moment. I want to spend the afternoon all cozy and warm. I want to get in the bath, watch an episode of Vampire Diaries, and just really pamper myself for like a couple of hours before I get into doing some work. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually about to make myself some dinner and then call it a night, so I figured I would end off the video here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it motivated you to get your life in order and get prepared and organised, and if it did, then definitely subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!